It is a lot consuming traumatizing content that shows people that look like you being murdered or being severely beaten, being victims of police brutality or any sorts of racism. It takes a toll. So sometimes it's okay to just say, I'm done today. I don't want to see anymore. I can't handle it right now. Being self-aware of what we can and cannot handle, what we can and cannot take, is imperative to our overall well-being. We need to know when to set boundaries and to step away because it can be very detrimental to our overall health.
But she ain't never seen the world though. She a wanderlust, but she ain't never seen the world though.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. But I really just want to talk today about different ways that you can practice self-care with the police brutality that we're seeing against Black people on TV and just in the media in general, as well as just the current racial climate and even with the COVID climate, just everything going on. So the first thing that I would like to suggest is unplugging. Sometimes you need to just stay away from this. Sometimes you just gotta throw it out, throw it away, just stay away from the phone a little bit, or just at least get away from the Instagram and Facebook apps and just take a break. It is a lot consuming traumatizing content that shows people that look like you being murdered or being severely beaten or just being victims of police brutality or any sorts of racism. It takes a toll, and it affects you in your everyday life. At least I can say so for myself. So sometimes it's okay to just say, I'm done today. I don't want to see anymore. I can't handle it right now. Being self-aware of what we can and cannot handle, what we can and cannot take, is imperative to our overall well-being. We need to know when to set boundaries and to step away because it can be very detrimental to our overall health. The second thing that I would like to suggest is candles. Just in general, I do believe they have a lot of healing properties, and even with the essential oils, aromatherapy, things that can relax you, things that can calm you down. You want to really pay attention to this. Things that help calm me down are lavender. When it comes to essential oils, lavender and eucalyptus, very much so helps calm me. Also, I bought a grapefruit candle from Trader Joe's. It was only $4, but it's a nice, fragrant candle. It's something that you can get to just kind of unwind a little bit. The third thing that I would recommend is lie down and just relax. Just completely stop doing anything and just lie down and just rest. Meditate. Just be alone with your thoughts for a minute. Meditate and pray to God, or whatever your source is. Mine is God, so that's what I'll speak to. Pray to God and ask him for help with everything going on. Sometimes we can feel so helpless, especially me myself. I have to just call out to God and be like, God please do something. Help your children. And it's so helpful, and it's also not just helpful for you, but just helpful in the long run, because God will make things happen. He will make something shake for sure. The other thing that I would like to say is by doing something. Another aspect of self-care is actually feeling like you're making a part. The CCNYC on Instagram posted different ways in which people can play out roles in to make social change and everything. And these are some ways that you can contribute, and contributing will help you feel like you're actually doing something to help end the problem and to actually do something, because these things really do help end the problem. So whether you're out protesting, or whether you are donating money to a bail fund, or whether you are educating people on different things in which to help their well-being as Black people, or just help face social injustice, these different things, they all matter, and whatever you can do will help also. I think that is self-care too. Contributing to change, I feel like is a big way to self-care, but also being able to step back and remove yourself from the situation is also very helpful. Last of all, this is very trivial, but just watch some shows, completely unplug, and don't feel guilty for actually trying to take your mind away and distract yourself for a minute. You are allowed that. That's what I've been telling myself, because personally, that's what I've been doing. Sometimes I need to check out. I need to just not, just for my own well-being. But just be mindful of what works for you. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to the signs that it's showing you. Pay attention to what you're taking in and the boundaries that you're setting with the time that you spend exposed to certain content. Do your part, whatever you feel like that may be. And I'm sending you my love, honestly, and praying for everybody who is being affected by this. And God will make a change. God will definitely make a change. If you have any more self-care tips, make sure to comment down below. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about working and navigating the professional space with everything that's going on in terms of police brutality and racism. I'm very curious as to how other people have been handling it. I have been just kind of saying like, oh, when people ask how am I doing, I was like, oh, I'm doing well, but I'm very much not, but just trying to do that in efforts to kind of avoid conversation and actually talking about the issue. I'm very blessed that where I work, they created a space for us to discuss it, but I just don't personally, at this point, feel ready to talk about it in mixed settings. I feel a little bit heavy, in a way, in terms of talking about it. In general, I feel, I don't know, sometimes it can be hard for me to articulate my feelings, and I was curious as to how other people are dealing with it, because I find myself just kind of distracting myself and just doing the work. But any break that I have, checking on Instagram just to see updates on what's going on in terms of the protests and the case for George Floyd and all these other people, and seeing what's really happening in the world, because there are curfews now going on. There's also the laws, National Guard's out, and they're saying all different things are in the works, and just being scared and nervous about that. Every break that I get, to just immediately shifting to trying to do work and get this done really quick, and just executing my work on time and trying to still meet deliverables and everything like that. And I saw this awesome article that somebody had posted online talking about navigating the professional space while all of this is going on. And it's a lot because it definitely affects us. It really does affect us in terms of me and my coworkers. I'll speak for us. I can't speak for everybody, but still having to not have time off, but still having to like push through during these times it's wild. It's wild. I mean, we do it, but I don't know. And it also helps to have a supportive company and everything, but I just have so many emotions, and I was wondering how everybody else is doing. Like, are you having trouble meeting tasks, meeting deliverables, meeting deadlines, doing the tasks you're supposed to do? Is your performance at work being affected? Are your supervisors and everybody, are they being mindful of what's going on? Are they even asking? Like, how is that going for you guys? I'm very curious as to how other people are handling it, and because I don't know. I know some people, like, they get lost in their work. Like, that's their way of dealing with pain. It's like really, drill down on whatever work they're doing. And I wonder if I'm that type of person, because I definitely have been distracting myself with work a lot. But I feel like it's just because I have no choice. It's been a lot recently at my job. So it's like you just have to get it done. But I don't know. I really don't know. And I was curious as to how you guys feel navigating in these spaces. And for people who have to go to work, is the air different? Do you get different vibes from people? Do people feel like they have to say something? Or maybe it was just on Instagram in general. Somebody was saying that if you're thinking about asking Black people how they're doing, no, they're definitely not doing okay. You can just go ahead and express that, you're sorry for everything that's going on. Sorry. You can just go ahead and express that you're sorry for everything that's going on, and you feel for them, and just hang in there or something like that. Just kind of words of affirmation and encouragement. But I was thinking, yeah, that's so cool. Like that would definitely be helpful because it's very awkward. Every time somebody asks me how am I doing, I'm not good. Like, bro, what you want me to say? Don't you know the news? I'm not okay. I actually admitted to my boss today. I was like, I'm not actually good, because we had like this whole big thing at work, like with the whole company, and then afterwards, you know, we had a one-on-one, and I was like, yeah, so I'm not actually okay. I just tell you that because I don't want to discuss it. And he was very supportive, but I'm just curious as to how you guys are coping with it. And I'm so grateful to have other Black coworkers, because it helps to be able to talk to other people that are in the same position as myself, and to know that you're not alone, and to see how other people are dealing with it, and how, you know, based on the structure, like how their supervisors are also handling it with them, you know. But that's where I'm at now. Because it's, again, it's survival for us, you know. Yes, this is happening over here, but you know, when you have to still pay the bills over there, you have to just go ahead and just, you know, and just get it done. And I guess that's the way it is. But once again, I am grateful just in general to still have a job in this time period, because a lot of people lost their jobs, and I am grateful, God, thank you, to still have a job here. But this video is not to complain, but just to ask, how are you all coping in professional spaces, and just to let you guys know where I am and kind of what's been up with me. But definitely will say that I am 100% blessed. But even with that, I'm wondering, you know, if I'm still kind of nervous to like say anything or anything like that. I'm wondering how you guys feel as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and just kind of a check-in. If you want, you can comment, but if not, you don't have to. It's cool, it's whatever. Just know somebody else is going through kind of similar thing, if you can relate, in terms of just being kind of stressed at work, but still having to do work and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks so much, and yeah, bye.